Ahoy, hoy, bitches. Oh, sorry, that is ahoy, hoy, gentle people. Um, Peter, good day. Hello, Bowie, and hello, Jens. Ahoy, hoy, people. Can you hear me well? Can you see my beautiful faces? Well, as usual. That might be a subject to discussion whether my face is or is not beautiful, but I'll let that to the viewers. Okay, wonderful. And of course, um, I need to rearrange things on my desk, obviously, because it's been a absolutely horrible day, which I will be which I will get to later. And I think I might need some light. Oops. Okay, sorry about that, but still not, still not right. But too bad. Why is it so goddamn bad? That fucking piece of shit. That piece of garbage. I shouldn't have paid. I paid like almost 100 euros on the step. Not 100 euros, maybe something somewhere between 80 and 90 euros for a ring light, 18-inch ring light, and a stand. But it adjustable stand. It's a bit of a nightmare. Peter says we think you I am we think you are beautiful. Thank you. So you have uh, Stefan here. Um, however, my other regular co-host Bertil is nowhere to be found. Ooh, I think uh, because that is a reason for that is he went traveling. Katya is not at home as of right now. She went to her parents' summer place in Turku, Turku region where she's from, and um, replacing him is Hufsa or Morran. It's in Finnish. She is Mörkö in Finnish, Morran in Swedish, and I believe it's Hufsa in Norwegian. As for the drink, just water from a moving cup. Hmm. Lovely Finnish tap water. And here is a this is about 4 or 5 centiliters of Bombay Sapphire, that gin that comes in those blue bottles. Mm. I'm a great friend of this particular distilled delicacy. Um, I haven't really spoken about this, but I'm trying to get into getting my um, stamina up, or my health up, and perhaps weight down. So I've been using this Conqueror app, the Conqueror virtual challenges. Just recently, I I finished a challenge, Berlin Wall Berlin Wall challenge, virtual challenge. It's been 30 miles or 48 kilometers, and it gives a map. It has a map of the route, and and it just and then I enter the amount of walking that I've done in kilometers. I could switch it to feet and miles, but since I live in a civilized country, I use meters and kilometers. Uh, However, I consider the UK to be in some way, in some ways, a civilized country, even though Nathan Oakley cannot tell us how many meters there are in a kilometer. Anyway, it looks like this. Oops, it doesn't really. Oops, no, no. Which camera? Okay, doesn't really focus, but it's the I think that's the insignia of the German Bundesrepublik or the Federal Republic, and says, and it's it's like really heavy metal. On the back, oops, on the background, there's the insignia of the uh, DDR or the Deutsches Demokratische Republik. Please, Jens, spank me if that went horribly wrong. Um, it says, and then there's a small text on the backside. It says Berliner Mauer, 1961 to 1989, and there is something that with a magnet, a text here. It says good enough. Okay. So the text here says many small people who in many small places do do many small things can alter the face of the world. East Side Gallery, Berlin, 1990. It's nice, and it kind of gives you the bricks and stones. Yeah, maybe I should practice my German. I have a basics in Dutch, so maybe it's not that and fluent in English, so it can't be that that difficult. At least I hope. I may be getting a guest tonight. I may or may not, but we'll see. Uh, Maybe not a for a long while, but I surely hope. I have and if anyone wishes to join me in the discussion tonight, I can provide a link to join me on the live show. So the actual topic for tonight, and I'm so sorry I'm for being all over, but this hasn't been a great day for me at all. So I have a massive headache. I slept 3 hours last night, and I slept 3 hours last night intermittently, and I had to get up insanely early uh, this morning to get my uh, well, insanely early for me. Like I had to get up at just around 7. I had to get up at 7, which is insanely early for me, and I had to get my car checked. Well, not checked, repaired, because the water pump the water pump decided to go boom. Uh, the mechanic said it had been brewing there for a while, but and he said there was supposed to have been a sound of some sort, um, but it's not until now that the sound stopped that I realized that it was. Um, Uh, Peter says I can't trust my internet to convey my visage correctly, and I am not dressed for it. Too bad. Maybe another time then. Yes. So having slept 3 hours, um, barely, and and I couldn't even eat anything in the morning because I was feeling so. I had horrible nausea, and I had just less than a kilometer away. I had a fender bender because I was so tired. Um, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake! But luckily, there were no damages in either car because it was just like, boop, like this, um, on a crossroad. So, and then I got my car to the repair shop. It was 500 euros, and I 500 euros. Luckily, um, since I bought this car, the car that I have. I bought it. We bought it for my mom. So I got a yeah, buying a used car is a risk. It's always a big risk buying a used car, but her words, not mine. So she agreed to pay half of it. So just for kind of out of kindness of her heart. But then in between when the car was there, being repaired, I came either get some either get something to eat out because I was gonna puke, and I went to Subway. Subway, that's not maybe perhaps the healthiest choice for a breakfast, but I can tell you that it's the uh, healthiest food that you can possibly get uh, in that part of town because it's like the east of um, east side of Helsinki. So buy a new car carries its yeah yeah buying a new car carries its own risks. Yes, and the value goes up when you drive it out of the shop. Value goes down to maybe a third, down to 2/3 when you drive it out of the shop. The repairs that go into an electric car are interesting. It's just um, the one that my mom bought. Um, it's basically just um, changing the winter tires and back to summer tires and getting the the user the operating system updates. Yeah, I would love to buy a new car, but it's not financially feasible. But anyway, it's lucky. I'm lucky enough to have my mom uh, be able to come come the come halfway um, in that regard. So it's just 250 for me. Yeah, Katja. Luckily, it could have been a lot worse if I hadn't brought it down to the shop. Because I mean, initially I thought maybe there's a just maybe there's just tube a tube that is loose somewhere because it was spilling the coolant all over, and I figured it's not like it's not burning yet, so I was just kept adding liters upon liters of coolant, which was when I drove, was just sprayed all over the road, out of the car. So, and I have a massive headache, by the way, now, which is not nice. Okay, I need more liquor. Mm, I already gave a teaser on my channel Discord um, about the next beer video. Let me read it to you. This imperial stout was first aged in 2017-2018 Bordeaux wine barrels, along with another wine barrel after that, resting in a bottle sealed with wax since 2021. And I just counted before I came on. Um, I counted that I have 7 beer bottles that have been sealed with sealing wax, uh, or something like that. Yeah, I think 7, maybe. I'm not sure. Four, 4 and 4, so that's maybe 8. So 4 which were sealed with wax at the brewery, and the rest I sealed myself. Especially because 3 of the bottles are such that one is barrel aged, and there's a good reason to seal it because under the crown cork there's always oxygen going in, so that's why it's good to have the barrel aged bottles um, sealed. And I'm going to acquire, once I get my salary on Monday, I I'll be acquiring some more barrel aged um, beers. At least one one type which is called piñata, and I think I may have uh yeah, yes, one that I think I have is strudel imperial stout. Like it's been brewed with apple and Ceylon cinnamon, and aged aged in XO cognac barrels. So fancier ones. And that piñata bottle, that imperial stout, that costs like 10 euros a pop. So it's not something that I will be drinking every day. So that will be very special because with my salary, I'm not going to drink, like, keep drinking all the time, like these 10 euros, these 10 euro beers. It's not like I can't afford that. Even though my salary is not the best, but working night evenings, weekends, and nights, it gives me a bit more leniency. And the thing with me feeling absolutely horrible, one downside with it is also that I'm supposed to start night shifts tomorrow. 5 night shifts, 5 11-hour night shifts. I was supposed to do 3 starting tomorrow, but then I was convinced um, that I would do an extra 2 after that. So next Friday will be. I may or may not be streaming because the very next day, because on I'll be start I'll be out from nights on Thursday morning, and on Thursday let me have, and then I'll be off from nights on Thursday morning, and on Saturday at 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon will be will be will mark the departure of flight AY1337 from Helsinki Vantaa to London Heathrow. So there you have it. And I'll be coming back the next Tuesday. Um, uh, late at night from back from London flight AY1336. If you are into looking or tracking flights, you can track that flight next week. Next week, Saturday, the 27th of May, Finnair flights AY1337, Alpha Yankee 1337. Finnair from Finnair flight from Helsinki to London Heathrow. So you know where I will be at that whenever you wanna track me. But that is the only personal detail that I will be divulging of my travels typically. So the what I really wanted to talk about is the video that I had last weekend, last Saturday, regarding the Eurovision special Finland edition. Um, it was blocked by YouTube due to copyright infringement. It was such a petty thing to do by YouTube. Tell you what, because they are being, they say or let you to believe that they're gentle, that they are lenient with regards to, yeah, we'll be, we'll be considerate, we won't be hard, we will get you several chances, so etc, yada yada yada. But the truth is, truth couldn't be further from the truth, honestly. It's shit. And I I had to make the harsh choice to let YouTube chop out about a minute and 40 seconds of the stream. And pardon me, I'm tired. Uh, so the let's get that one down for a moment. Uh, yeah. Okay. No, this is not YouTube website. It's vidIQ, but it's a somewhat coherent guide to, um, you know, putting it in lay terms, because the YouTube terms of service may not always be uh, an easy read, especially to a non-native English speaker. It's not a light read always. So copyright claim, okay? It will not adversely affect the channel, but there was one bit. It was a one Eurovision clip that I played that got flagged, and that not banned, that blocked my video from being out there. Um, and I didn't notice this until 12 hours later, 10 to 12 hours later. uh I was like, oh shit, this can't be fucking real. um so then I had because I had to make a sacrifice. I wanted to have the video up, so I let YouTube chop just this once. I let them chop that 1 minute 40 something seconds um, of the video so that it could stay up, and there it is. It still has some copyright claims, but those do not affect my channel. Those do not affect the video or the channel. So basically, having read this article, I didn't want to go to YouTube, the Google YouTube site because it's so hard to read, and this is very coherent. I think this article, but the problem that I have, this is in contrast to this the concept of fair use. Um, so I forgot to look it up, but there's this copyright. Um, Fair use. It's not an infringement of copyright if works used fall under fair use exemption of copyright law. Fair use extends to the reproduction of copyrighted material for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. But this article here um, says, where do I have it? It was somewhere that it's that it doesn't that this copyright sorry this fair use clause doesn't apply to YouTube copyright issues. So basically, um, okay, there's a difference between an actual copyright infringement and then using content uh, under fair use. And I think, and I'm still of the opinion that I was doing it. What I did was in context of fair use, and I haven't appealed because I'm afraid of what it would do to my channel if I appealed these these copyright claims. But yeah, who knows? I mean, I would like to get those copyright claims off, but I'm just too. I'm scared of whether or not it would have an actual effect on my channel. But hmm, just a moment. All right, I figured that I have a video from maybe year and a half ago on which I have a copyright claim from ABC I think it's ABC Broadcasting, the Australian National TV network. So uh, no, ABC is the US Radio and TV Corporation. Please tell me, Peter, what the Australian National Broadcasting Company is. It's like the equivalent of like your BBC. Yeah, so I just figured that I will um, try to get that one that removed, that that copyright claim from a year ago, because honestly I have it recorded. I have a recording of it, and um, it's old news. It can it's if the ABC is not the ABC, not like the American ABC. Yeah, the Aussie ABC and American ABC. Okay, so they gave me a gave me some bitching up like a year and a half ago, so I can sacrifice that one video maybe for the shits and giggles of trying to dispute it. But let's go for the so it will not. This is the claim. Okay, will will not affect too much unless your video is monetized or your channel is monetized. That's a bit different. But since I uh, or my channel is still far from being monetized, the requirements would be something like 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 viewed hours in the past 365 days, or 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 as an alternative to that, it's like 90 million views on shorts videos. So, and the copyright claim is not it's bad, but it's not as bad as um, I don't really understand how the content ID works, but um, and there is then the copyright strike, the infamous copyright strike. Uh, I haven't really uh, I haven't really had a look at this too much. What the All I've been interested so far is the copyright claim, because that has my channel has been involved in copyright claims because of these for example the Aussie ABC. But it's it's still interesting to get the different copyright claims, different types of copyright claims on this particular video, because the video that I can't remember for the love of me, I can't remember which clip it was that caused the um the block or the copyright claim that blocked the video, but it was from the same channel. I think it was yeah, it was because it gave me several other copyright claims which do not have any effect on my channel. So that one video from the same channel gave me a block, while the others uh, did not, which quite which is quite interesting, to be honest. It's worth fighting for. Yeah, it most likely is. And I actually started it because yeah, but yeah, it's interesting. I mean, sure. What would we? Okay, make me. Give me a. It was the CEO apologizes for to LGBTQ plus people. The Australian business some council CEO, because the business council CEO, etc. The business council and their subsidiaries had been massive cunts, and we were watching a bit of the video where she apologized, and the material allegedly um, uh, yeah, it was a copyright infringement of their content. So, which I will give you options, and I want you to help me choose which one this is. It was a Monday News reboot episode. Um, Commercial video, uh, mixing or combination, reaction video, teaching video, entertainment, game video, news reports, non-profit use, um, criticism, commentary, documentary, uh, dubbed video, other. I think it's uh, I think it's criticism. Do you think it's criticism? I think it's criticism. I think it's criticism. It's not as much as it's not as much commentary as it is criticism. So I'll then fill it out. But yeah, it's probably fair use. I think it's fair use because it's commentary slash criticism. I can't concentrate on live streaming and writing, because I would have to write that in Finnish, and I can't concentrate on babbling on in English and writing in Finnish. News criticism, documentary, commentary, and reaction video, in my humble opinion. Okay, I'll put it under criticism. It's under criticism then, because I have to pick one. I'll fill it out after we're done here, and I think it's enough of me bitching, and I'm way too tired to even try to go up to 1 hour. So I need some rest, and I need to get uh, some rest. I'll stay up a bit longer because I have to shift my rhythm. But yes, has been Stefan. The sticker is still on, firmly on. In Morran, it has been here, and I will. Um, Life is not black and white. Shades of shades of grey. Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey. Hmm. And I'll leave you and love you, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.